You got to listen to me. You got to listen to me in the here and the now. Welcome to Note to Self, where we would like to make more money in our pajamas. Today, I am your host as always, and today I'm going to give you some tools, some tricks, some knowledge that is going to make it so that you can begin to make money in your pajamas too. Listen, if you are not serious, then you can go to another place. But if you actually are serious, then you can click the like button because today you're going to like what I'm giving you. I'm giving you the tricks, the tools, the tips to be savage in this online world. I'm also giving you a little bit of a present for giving us so many views. And I like to stay genuine, right? As we all know, we don't want to work here forever. We don't want to do these things forever. So this is only for a moment, a brief moment in time. I'm currently working on my Facebook page. There's so many things that I want to do with the Facebook page, but the Note to Self Shorts page is looking quite nice. I mean, look at me. Look at me here. Look at me there. Good lighting. Oh man, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for hitting the like button. And if you are new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. Today, as I stated, we're going to give you just a brief rundown of the fastest things that you can do to make money online. Yes, they're going to have a little bit of AI support, but I can assure you, and I have to uh, warn you that it works best with you in mind, with you actually doing the bulk of the work. So, utilizing tools like text to speech and things of that nature, you can quickly and effectively make the things that we're going to talk about here today. I'm also going to just show you just exactly where you can find some of these things, like this here, some of these things. So please, please, please make sure that you are staying with me, guys. I don't want you to miss anything. I don't want you to miss on how to do anything. And I'm getting my sidebar ready, but links will be to everything in the description. So the number one thing that you are going to start to do is you're going to be welcomed here to Note to Self, a show where we use AI tools to create and maintain AI supported workflows that most importantly make us money. I'm your host, Sean, hoping that you make money today and that if you are not yet making money, the tips, the tricks, and the tool and the knowledge that we provide to you here today is going to quickly help facilitate that. Okay? Show your appreciation by hitting the like button and subscribing, but most importantly, sharing. We are currently working on the Discord community right now in order to be able to share all of this and then some so that you guys can have a place and a space to advertise your wares, to actually being able uh, to not be afraid, right? Not be afraid of doing what you need to do in order to um, make money alongside of us. I know that when we go to a lot of places online and we try to say, "Hey, I want to sell this," or "Hey, I want to do that," or "Hey, I need help." A lot of these spaces and these places can be a little rude, to say the least. But on our community, within our comment section, within our Discord, you will be able to share everything that you need to share and know everything that you need to know so you can do everything that you need to do. And I'm hoping that I can facilitate this and more for you. All right. So again, thank you for stopping by. As you can see, a bro is in his pajamas. Links will be to in the description to these pajamas. These are my Star Wars. Well, it's not a pajamas. It's more of a robe. I am getting ready to get out of here, but I wanted to be comfortable for you guys so that I can make this video. It's a video I've been meaning to make for a long time and been putting it off, but I just wanted to really get to it. I do have so much to give, so much to give in such little time, and I just want to make sure that you guys are well taken care of. All right. So, um, the first thing that you're going to want to do, right, is going to be in the market of creating digital products. Digital products are the best, hands down. Many of people that you see online that are continuously making money consistently are because of how well they are able to sell digital products. And you guys, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm trying to get the shadow off my face. It's so okay. You guys um can do it too. All right. So this easy way to do it is definitely going to be um to start digital product creation. Again, because you don't have to store them, you don't have to ship them, and you don't really even have to touch them. You may have to touch your computer, you may have to touch your keyboard, but you will not have to touch. You won't have to touch. Uh, what's the word? You won't have to touch the actual items. Okay, so that is the best part of waking up, right? So since you don't have to touch the items, you could just have an onslaught of items, making you dollars upon dollars a day. All you need is an idea and possibly the right AI tools. Okay. Number one, I think one of the best AI tools that people don't consider to be AIs is Google Docs. And this is because it has a text to speech feature that is extremely accurate. Okay. And since it is so accurate, when you speak, when you don't have to type, you can speak faster than you can type. It just is the way that it is. And so, with that being the case, when it comes to creating, you can use Claude, DeepSeek, Chat GPT, and so many more to outline any kind of book on any subject matter that you deem feasible. Then you can use Napkin to create infographics or visuals that can make your ideas pop. Okay. What I would suggest again is having a Google Docs ready and copying and pasting what you create with Claude, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Napkin into that Google Docs document. Furthermore, utilizing the text to speech feature within the Google document in order to actually speak out what it is that you have to say, what it is that you know, what it is that you feel, right? And um, doing that because you want the book to be authentic. You want the book to actually, have an air of humanity. You're not trying to create carbon copies. You want your book to be the best that it can be coming from you. And that does not mean perfection. We don't want to worry about perfection because we don't want to be writing forever. Okay. We simply want to have some kind of content that we can say we created, because the cool thing about having this content that we created is as you're creating, not only are you generating money, but you are creating or having a portfolio, a plethora of things that you are aware of, that things that you know how to do, that maybe, just maybe, if somebody is willing to pay for it, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, maybe you can offer that as a talent, as a service, and post that on something like a Fiverr, something like a Upwork, something like a Elance, things of that nature. Okay, so once your books or your book is finished, you can bundle it now with an audiobook, right? Because now you have the words that you're reading, the words that you're seeing, that you can actually put into an MP3 file of some sort, a wave file of some sort. And now you can bundle those two objects together to what's the word? To legitimate the price that you're going to be asking for, okay? Now, furthermore, with those kinds of two income streams, you can create a simple landing page to collect emails for people interested in your book and publish across every platform you can. So again, Amazon, Audible, Gumroad, anywhere that digital products can be sold and accessed by customers, you want to be posting your content there. Please understand right now, guys, building is key. It lets you charge more and it gives your audience more value, right? So what I'm trying to do here, what I'm going to make sure I do here is that everything that I'm saying to you, I've already done. So you will find the results, the fruits of my labor in the description section and the top pinned comment. So if you have any questions about anything, you can use the comments. However, you will see again the fruits of my labor in the comment section. Now, while we're still on the topic of books, did you know that there is this kind of book, there is this kind of brand, there is this kind of genre of book creation known as low content or no content books? Low content or no content books are exactly what they sound like. If writing a full book sounds intimidating, don't you worry. You can still make money publishing these low content to no content books. Please think of journals, think of planners, think of code notebooks, think of sketchbooks. Dude, even think of coloring books, okay? Coloring books. I already have up on my screen over here in the AI creations, transformations, ideas, reality using Bing Image Creator. I'm going to go to Dolly E3, and now you see the quantity increases. It was one, now we can make four, and I can say I can be lazy and say just coloring book black and white page, right? Coloring book, black and white page. I'm being lazy, okay? I'm keeping it simple. I'm keeping it easy. And so in a few moments, it's going to generate some random pages from a coloring book or for a coloring book. So you can take, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. So this is coloring book for, look at that. We got butterflies in the sky. I could go twice as high. Okay. We have another one. Oh wait, no. So we have this, and it's generating from pages that look like this. Okay. So you can take and specify just exactly what you want. Like let's try let's try. I'm gonna try Star Wars, but instead I'm gonna say space samurai samurai coloring book pages. I spelled samurai wrong, but I'm hoping that it's going to get it right. I think I was supposed to spell it with a U. I just spelled it with another A. Um, but I'm hoping that it kind of gets the gist. Maybe there's enough. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Space Samurai color book page. Look at this. Look at it. It knew what I was talking about. It knew what I was talking about. This looks Star Wars esque right there, right? Look at, oh, this looks good, right? Coloring book pages, guys. Coloring book pages, okay? So you can generate entire coloring books relatively quickly, relatively easy. And how much did I pay for that? Not a dime. Not a dime. Okay? So please use the free templates. I recommend you grab the 31 low content coloring book templates from Shiny Words on Gumroad. Is going to be linked in the description. It's fast, it's simple, and they're somewhat ready for Amazon KDP. Okay, Amazon can print these things out for you. You can get low cost demos. There's so many things. I thought that was what I generated, but there's so many things that you can do with this. And the best part is once you create one, you can easily make dozens. You just saw how quickly I made two of 8 pages, right? So you could change the cover, tweak the prompts, build a whole catalog of coloring books, and then figure out how you're going to sell them. We're actually going to get you guys into more marketing later on down the road. So please make sure that you're following, make sure that you're subscribing, make sure that you're doing all of the internet things so that you do not miss out. We're also going to provide you with a list of websites that you can sell your items on, of course, including our Discord. However, if you're going to be on our Discord, you're going to be selling items as items that need to help us out, okay? Or items that we will resell from you, something like that, something along those lines. Okay? So now, if you made it this far, it's clear that you're dedicated. Okay, I'm not the most concise or organized individual. My speaking may sound like ramblings, but fortunately, uh, if you understand that I'm serious, you understand that I'm here, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing that you're still here. Most people would probably have quit on me by now, so I thank you for staying. And again, to help us stay consistent, I am building the Note to Self Discord right now. Right now, it just has general, it has clip highlights, but I'm looking forward to having more informational pieces that you guys can go over there, look around, and get what you need, whether it be clear, intuitive instructions, whether it be assistance in working with different AI tools, whether it's full assistance in a whole project. Look, it's not just a check, it's accountability. Okay, we can all say, hey, did you finish the project that you said you were working on? Let us see the results of what you have. Let's see how you were doing. We can all collaborate and keep each other informed, and again, keep each other encouraged and motivated and accountable. You'll find people writing books, designing merch, coding apps, and building theme pages. So just go use the link in the description to join the Discord. Right now, it is in production, so I'm also going to need some moderators. So if there's anyone who would like to be doing not moderation for the Discord, let me know also within the Discord, as well as maybe the top pin the comment section of the channel. So let's continue. Next, after you've learned all this, after you've done some of all this, you can maybe move on to merch. Okay, merchandise, print on demand. All right. Um, it's one physical, right? It's still physical. It's still mostly, but it can still mostly be automated through print on demand platforms. You could design shirts, hats, mugs, book bags using Printful or Printify. What I would suggest is creating a middleman for them. The way that Printify or Printful works is if they put out a print on your behalf, they're going to charge you the money first. Meaning that if you connected a card to their services and it had $0 on that card, then since it had $0 on that card, you're going to go negative 30, negative 50, negative 100 on your card. Me personally, I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with that. So the middleman to place in between there is something like a Square or something like a Skillshare or something like a PayPal or something like, or a Cash App invoice service, some kind of invoice creation service right in the in between that collects the payment first. Okay, and then from said payment, you keep what you're owed and you use the rest to purchase the item in the first place. To me, that's the best business model. The customer doesn't need to know. You just make sure that the customer has to put in the input fields their proper information. So their address, name, maybe that's it. Um, and then their card information, of course, but you don't need their card information. The payment is just done, but you need to know where to send their product, okay? Start with simple 2D designs using Bing Image Creator with AI tools, right? So Bing Image Creator can make mugs, hats, t-shirts with certain designs on them. However, you can also go to something like a Printful or something like a Canva, grab a mock of a hat or a mock of a t-shirt and print out one of these pictures, or place a picture onto that object, and then use that object for advertisement. What you want to do is post your designs often. Don't be afraid to spend a few dollars on ads just to check and see if there is a demand for what it is that you're actually asking for, what it is that you're actually trying to give the public. The cool thing also about generating images with Bing Image Creator is that you will acquire points over time, and these points can be used to receive gift cards for Target, Amazon, Walmart, Xbox. There's a couple different, even Roblox. There's a couple different services or different cards that you can grab. So by using this image creator specifically, you're knocking out two birds with one stone. I've actually gotten some Amazon gift cards from here before and placed them onto my Amazon account as gift cards, and I still have like $22 in my Amazon account. But it will be rising thanks to you guys using links in the description to grab your version of this mm, your version of this I'm about to say hoodie, but it's a robe. Okay. Um so price your products smart now, okay? Make sure they cover the ad costs and still profit a bit. It doesn't need to be much because the again, you don't you if you make pricing margins too big for your products, you're going to be working really really hard to sell them. You just need enough products all making dollars, cents here that will eventually become, a cacophony of money. Okay. So again, price your things accordingly. Remember, this isn't about getting rich overnight. That's not going to happen. It's about creating a foundation. Okay. So sometimes you won't see profits for 6 months, but you may definitely not see profits in the next 6 days. Okay, with the exception of if you got some money. If you're willing to spend some money, willing to put $5, $10 on a product, you may end up seeing profits depending on that product. So don't be afraid to do a little bit of research and look around and see what products are currently selling, and then see if there's a way that you can mimic what is being offered. Okay. So next on the list is going to be themed pages. Okay. Making theme pages is the easiest thing you can do, actually. It's easier than the books. It's easier than the low content books. It's easier than the MP3 files. It's easier than the coloring books. It's easier. And what makes it easier is because this is something that you don't need the bulk of traffic for. It's going to get traffic in and of itself because it's themed. The theme is already good enough to gain traction. So that can be, let's say it's a video game theme, so a specific video, a specific character, definitely celebrity themed, all of these kinds, right? You could place it on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Again, it's one of the fastest ways to build traffic for everything else that you're doing. Because here's the cool thing. So let's say you have an anime themed YouTube page that recaps old anime, okay, retro anime from the 90s, the 80s, the 60s, the 70s, the early 2000s, okay? And it's gaining traction. Well, you can have, right, you have that themed page, you have your logo, you can place that logo on a shirt, you can place that logo on a mug. Okay. Fighting scenes or thumbnails that you guys use for your videos, you can place those on t-shirts, mugs, hats, book bags. Okay. um, so many different things that you can do with this. Let's say you have a channel all about history or science. Again, you can have your logo on shirts, mugs, hats, book bags, dresses, right? And you can have you can sell all those on the channel. They'll be listed on the channel in the top pin comment, in the description, in the captions. So it's so many easy ways to get monetization going on, even without having to worry about AdSense and things of that nature. All right. So you can also enhance it using AI tools to help you generate the content, right? You can have an AI generated avatar and utilize that avatar so you don't even have to use your face. Man, I personally started with a Mega Man Battle Network themed um, Instagram a while back. I then once I saw that really I really had grabbed most of the Mega Man Battle Network audience already from Instagram. So I just pivoted into gaming. So just general gaming knowledge, general gaming trends with that page. And I've started other pages like it. Okay. That's when I saw the traction. So the best part, you could sell your books, you could sell your merch, you could sell even the themed notebooks, right? You can even sell services through these pages, right? Because once these pages exist, they're a part of your personal ad network, right? And so you can actually have your own ad network and you can begin to offer, getting traction to people's specific products. Man, it's so awesome. And the more pages you have, the bigger your network is, and the bigger your network is, the less money you have to pay for actual ads because you already have your own platforms with their own basically ad network kind of sort of built in. So uh it's just it's so lucrative, and I really think many more of you should start them. If you do start them, when you do start them, not even if, when you do start them, please use links in the description, comment section, say, hey, I started this theme. I want you to go to our Discord. Say, hey, I started this theme. Here's the links. And we're going to go. And if we like it, we sub. If we don't like it, we don't sub. It's as simple as that. We may just sub just off the strength of building your network, may in turn build our network, and vice versa, right? Because then we're all acting as like shadow clone no jutsu, right? So please make sure if you do the work, let us know. We want to know. Once you've learned how to build these systems yourself, right? Once you've learned how to build everything, you've made the books, you've made a few of the books, you made a few of the audio books, you've made a few of the low content books, you've made a little bit of the merch, you've made some theme pages. Okay? Once you've done all that, here's where you bring it all together. You start a subscription based service. You offer this all as a service. Okay. You will sell it as creating digital products for clients, managing their themed pages, running ads on said themed pages or throughout your ad network that you've basically created, designing merch, and even helping them publish their books. Okay. You can even take it further and read their audiobooks or have AI read their audiobooks. You're basically selling them the entire workflow that you just built using AI, and and as your clients grows in success, you can scale up the price, right? Um so for example, I'm building the same kind of service for you guys, right? To prove how possible it is for you to be able to do it. I use AI, of course, as you guys already know, to make some of these things faster, right? So everything we just covered, it's somewhat surface level, yes. But if you want, you can go deeper, step by step, blueprint included. Get the book, right? Get my book linked in the description. The power of what lies when money lies in the middle. I'm gonna actually have to change the name of that or rewrite the entirety of it. The name's too long. I should have just named it Notes to Self. How to send notes to yourself, notes of money to yourself, or something like that. um, the link is in the description. It's going to be on the top pinned comment. The book is basically the entirety of this channel, meaning that if you purchase that book, you will know everything we're going to post on this channel, and you will be one step ahead of even myself. Okay, so grab the book, join the Discord, and make sure you subscribe. This is only the beginning. Okay, but we're going to make sure that it continues. Remember that this channel is known as Note to Self for a reason. Sometimes I may be talking to myself, but if I'm talking to you, then you're the right person I should be talking to. You are the person here today who is going to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the rest of the journey, on the rest of the progress, and most importantly, you don't miss out on yourself. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'm hoping that I have been informative. Again, if you need any help in accomplishing any of the feats presented to you in today's video, our Discord is the best way to do it because I'm not always on YouTube. I'm not always checking my comment section, but I do have notifications turned on for my Discord, so I'll be able to address any of your issues, any of your problems. With all that being said, I'd like to thank you, and this robe is actually getting hot, so I will see you in the next video.